Honestly, it was treacherous. I got some help. I did get, I saw a psychologist. Here's something you probably didn't think you could catch.
In the ever-evolving saga of celebrity relationships, one such union that has recently sparked conversations and debates across media platforms is the seemingly tumultuous relationship between Jeannie Mai and her former husbands Jeezy and Freddie Hardiest, though fans in the media delve into theories about the reasons behind the dissolution of her most recent marriage. What if I told you that the key to solving the mystery might be hidden in her first marriage? Hi everyone, and welcome back to Hollywood Gossip's channel. Jennie's marriage to Freddie Hardiest was marked with diverging life choices and desires primarily revolving around the decision to have children. Jeannie, during her time with Freddie, was quite vocal about her decision not to have children, a statement that seemed to echo louder when she announced her pregnancy with Jeezy.
Want to be a mom. I chose it. I decided to shift my perspective and choose this for myself.
The announcement seemed to open a Pandora's box of suppressed feelings and animosities, with Freddie reportedly commenting about upgrading from trash after Jeannie's pregnancy news went public, a comment that has since been deleted but fueled the ongoing feud.
And so I didn't notice that I had a hot temper until I got with Jeezy, and here's a person who is my equal.
And so in 2021, Jeannie marries her second husband Jeezy, but the fans were left in shock when a mere 2 years into their marriage, news broke that Jeezy had filed for divorce from Jeannie. According to obtained court documents, the marriage was deemed irretrievably broken. An insider revealed that conflicting family values and unmet needs were the culprits behind the divorce filing, leaving fans and followers in disbelief. What is the reason behind the rapid dissolution of Jeannie's second marriage, and is there a common thread between the two divorces?
You ladies, you guys have known from season 1, I'm always honest about things we struggled through. I was real, man, sometimes too real for everybody to have an opinion about, but it took us.
After exploring the swift decline of Jeannie Mai's second marriage, we delve into her first marriage with Freddie Hardiest, laying bare the contrasts and parallels that marked these unions. Jeannie Mai, a former host of The Real, had seemingly harmonious beginnings with Freddie Hardiest, a rancher and reality TV personality. They were once a symbol of love, with public appearances and affectionate displays painting a picture of marital bliss. Jeannie often showered Freddie with praises, equating him to her father for his compassion, loyalty, and humorous nature, suggesting a deep connection and mutual respect between them. The union started off strong, with Jeannie openly acknowledging Freddie's significance in her life, stating, "He's my life," and the public adored their apparent harmony. However, a peek beneath this harmonious facade revealed early signs of unrest. Jeannie had been vocal about her decision not to have children, a stance that became a contentious issue between the pair. Jeannie's tearful admissions on an episode of The Real in May 2017 highlighted the emotional turmoil that surrounded this issue, emphasizing the love they shared, but also hinting at the irreconcilable differences that lay beneath. The cracks in the facade widened when controversial remarks by Freddie emerged, referring to Genius as trash. This statement sparked a whirlwind of public reaction, contrasting sharply with Jeannie's prior positive remarks about him. It wasn't just a case of airing dirty laundry. It was a revelation that pointed to deeper unresolved issues between them, tarnishing the once adored image of their relationship.
Friends separate. We tend to notice similar cracks in our relationships we might not have seen before.
The unraveling of their marriage came to a head with their separation and subsequent divorce in 2018. Despite the outward turmoil, Jeannie maintained a poised and dignified stance throughout the proceedings, reinforcing her previous affirmations of love and respect for Freddie. However, the reality of their crumbling marriage could not be obscured by poised appearances. The reasons provided for their separation mainly revolved around the desire for children, but insider revelations hinted at more nuanced and complex underlying issues post-divorce. Freddie's swift transition to fatherhood with his new partner seemed to validate the publicly known contention point of their divorce, but anonymous insiders hinted at deeper complexities and undisclosed details, posing a challenge to the prevailing narratives. Jeannie Mai's romantic journey with Jeezy began after her split from Freddie, with their connection blossoming in the fall of 2018 when Jeezy appeared on The Real, It was a connection that seemed to promise a beautiful future, with Jeannie expressing her deep admiration for Jeezy state. He was introspective, passionate, incredibly deep, a visionary, a great leader, and an amazing servant to his community, highlighting a newfound romance built on mutual respect and shared visions. Jeannie and Jeezy made their debut as a couple in April 2019 at Jeezy Snowball Gala in Atlanta, displaying a union seemingly fueled by love and shared aspirations. Jeezy's proposal in April 2020 was met with Jeannie's public declaration of lifelong love and commitment on Instagram, emphasizing her eagerness to build a life with him.
We're grown. We're in our 40s. And what I think is that God somehow managed our timing so that we spent time after our long-term relationships. We both came from 10-year relationships. And
this union was marked by a beautiful ceremony in Atlanta, Georgia in March 2021, followed by the announcement of expecting their first child in September of the same year. Jenny's former reluctance to have children seemed to dissolve in the face of her love for Jeezy, attributing her change of heart to a love she had never experienced before, opening her to new dreams and visions of building a future and family together. This transformation was accentuated with the arrival of their daughter Monaco in January 2022, seemingly fulfilling their shared dreams.
I have to tell you that getting to know Jay, you guys know him as Jeezy, he's Jay to me. Getting to know him has been one of the most beautiful experiences of my life.
However, beneath the surface of mutual love and shared dreams, whispers of discord and hidden tensions began to rise. Jeezy's silent exit from the marriage in September 2023 came as a stark contrast to Freddie's more publicized departure, igniting speculation regarding the causes behind such a discreet separation. Unlike Freddie, Jeezy's departure was shrouded in secrecy, leading many to wonder what transpired behind closed doors. He filed for divorce, citing the marriage as irretrievably broken with no hope for reconciliation, a statement that left fans and followers questioning the sudden shift from a seemingly harmonious relationship. There were hush talks and unverified claims by insiders regarding potential unrest within the marriage, pointing to unmet expectations and undisclosed disagreements. While there's no explicit proof of disputes, the suddenness of Jeezy's exit stirred conjecture about possible conflicts, both personal and cultural, that might have led to the breakdown of the marriage. Some insiders subtly hinted that there might have been subtle tensions or differences potentially stemming from cultural disparities that could have permeated their relationship, impacting their interpersonal dynamics and professional lives. Diving deeper into the undercurrents of conflict, sources intimate that culture disparities and familial values might have laid the foundation for the destabilization of Jeannie and Jeezy's marriage. This is not an isolated event. Jeannie's previous marriage supposedly see similar strains.
I grew up with an Americanized way of thinking, but with my mom, who still had traditional ways, there still is a learning curve to connect the two.
Maya, Johnny's mother, who maintains a deep-rooted connection with her Vietnamese heritage, had a significant role in their familial dynamics. The whispered innuendo suggests she perpetually pressed for maintaining the Vietnamese language within their home environment, a tradition which Jeannie seemingly respected and enforced. A quote from an insider throws light on this, claiming she's always whispering in Jeannie's ear, "Oh, the baby should speak our native tongue," rendering the home environment linguistica lie exclusive and possibly alienating to Jeezy. Good.
Okay. Like teaching me how to speak Vietnamese. I speak Vietnamese better than any of my brothers because my mom forced me to speak Vietnamese when I was growing up.
Johnny herself had publicly shared her thoughts on marital dynamics, expressing a preference for a structure where her husband leads, stating, "I like the idea that my man leads us. I don't want to lead in our household and in our marriage." This raises eyebrows, painting a paradoxical image when compared to the alleged strict cultural adherence and familial dominance.
It's better. It's a good thing, Mom, because you and I change. Even as you are a grandmother, you're not going to be the same way to Monaco as you were to me.
The alleged overbearing presence of Mama Mai seems to have been a constant undertow in their lives, apparently influencing Jeannie's stance on upbringing and cultural identity, emphasizing the Vietnamese heritage of their daughter Monaco. There was even an expressed concern about the influence of the rap culture on Monaco, symbolizing a deeper conflict of cultural values and lifestyle choices. Venturing into the vast realm of public opinion, we plunge into the torrent of fan perspectives that cascade rough the popular platform YouTube. The waves of comments painted tableau of diverse opinions, further uncovering layers to Jeannie and Jeezy's already complex narrative, each reaction a whisper of support, a stroke of criticism, mirroring the multifaceted echoes of the celebrity realm. Firstly, insightful fan sheds light on a seemingly discreet but noteworthy detail. They allude to a segment on Jeannie's YouTube channel named Trash or Treasure, purportedly released poster, split from Freddie, her ex-husband. This fan alleges the trash to treasure insult actually came from Jeannie. The segment supposedly featured Jeannie discarding items from her marital abode, with the insinuation being that these discarded items were primarily Freddie's purchases, delving into the swirling currents of public conjecture. Another fan accuses Jeannie of deceit during her previous marriage, claiming Jeannie Mai lied her ex-husband for 10 years. She said she did not want babies. What she meant was she did not want his baby at Dross. A paradox silhouette around Johnny's actions, juxtaposing her proclaimed ideals with her actual choices. The commentary extends into the domain and of motives and perceived intentions. She wanted a child with a rich man, nothing to do with love. How could you be married for 10 years and not want to have any kids, then to be trying to have kids with the new man? Further, a speculative echo reverberates about the public shaming of individuals and the resulting consequences. One commentator mentions this is her karma. Never publicly shamed PPL. Unprovoked, she thought she was better than her ex-husband. She talked bad about her ex-husband on the reel and said she can't respect him now. Your new husband don't respect you, well, not enough to not blindside you with a divorce. They contend that Johnny's purported self-righteous stance and her alleged disparagement of her ex-husband may have set the stage for her current predicaments. What are your thoughts on the complex intertwining of Jeannie and Jeezy's relative? Ian ships the revelations made and the rumored reticence. Do you perceive shadows of unseen truths behind their public images, or perhaps you see a completely different spectrum of reality? We're eager to hear your thoughts. Drop your insights, reflections, and opinions in the comments below. Until our next journey through the celestial cosmos of fame, keep your minds curious, your hearts open, and your thoughts reflective.